The President General of the Igbo Social Political Organization, Ohanézè, Senator John Mbata, has said that nothing will ever make him to deny his Igbo identity, describing recent criticism against him as lack of understanding. Senator Mbata dismissed recent criticism against him, saying there were noises from those lacking understanding. The President General says that his responsibility now is to build bridges and connect his people back to their Igbo heritage. Anyhow you like, talk from now till tomorrow. I am not going to deny my Igbo ancestry, Senator Mbata said. Today, we have the tallest Ikwerre son, both in height and stature, to be given this task to lead more than 100 million Igbo all over the world. It is a rare privilege. This is the stone that the builders rejected, has now become the chief cornerstone. In the same vein, the king of Eneka community, Eze Roland, the same community where Senator John Mbata came from, has paid a courtesy visit to the newly elected Ohanézè President General, Senator John Azuka Mbata. Eze Roland declared Ikwerre people's support to Senator John Mbata as the Ohanézè President General. There was something that Senator John Mbata said that caught my attention, and that is the fact that the people that are trying to say that Ikwerre people are not Igbo, they are just noise makers. They are making noise. He said that I'm just dismissing them. Allow these people, whatever they are saying is going to die a natural death. And he said that his main focus, his aim right now is to ensure that he build bridges. He connects his people to their ancestral roots, to their Igbo heritage. And I agree with him. All these people that you will see that will come on social media trying to say that they are not Igbos, Ikwerre are not Igbos, this and this, that and that, these people lack understanding. Not only do they lack understanding, they don't matter in the real scheme of things. They are not even in the conversation. When decisions are being made about their life, they are not in the equation. They don't even take decisions in the real scheme of things. For instance, the king of Eneka kingdom has visited the President General of Ohanézè, who is Senator John Mbata, that these same people are saying that they are disowning. Remember, when Senator John Mbata was announced as the President General, some persons said that they have disowned him, but yet the king of Eneka kingdom has paid him a courtesy visit to pledge the support of Eneka. Eneka is an Ikwerre clan. The king is among the people that make decisions on behalf of his people. So the king who makes decisions is supporting the Ohanézè President General. If the king of his community did not disown him, so who are those miscreants on the street, on social media, that are disowning Senator John Mbata as the Ohanézè President General? Who are they? They are meaningless. They are voiceless. Even the governor of the state, Simila Yefubara, has shown support to Senator John Mbata. Simila Yefubara is taking executive decision, is making policies that is affecting the life of the people on the street. The same people that were parroting that they have disowned Senator John Mbata, Simila Yefubara can make executive decisions that will affect their life. Fubara's voice and acknowledgement is more important than those miscreants on the streets. No matter how they try to deny it, no matter how they try to change history and fact, Ikwerre is Igbo. Ikwerre land belongs to Igbo land. What you have as a present-day South-South is a political creation. People like Nyesom Wike, who sees everything as politics, are the people that are denying their Igbo heritage. I remember vividly while he was a governor, he said he is not an Igbo man. And the former Ohanézè Secretary General, Uche Oke Okuku, who was tipped to be the Ohanézè President General, schooled him and told him the historical antecedents of the Ikwerre people and the Igbo people. What happened is that the former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, granted an interview on BBC, and he said in that interview that he's an Igbo person. But Nyesom Wike came out to say that Rotimi Amechi is claiming to be Igbo because of his presidential ambition. Then Dim Oke Okuchukwu wrote Nyesom Wike a letter and schooled him clearly. I want you to listen to what he said. The statement attributed to His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, Governor of Rivers State, was shocking. He said an illustrious Igbo son, and I believe he was referring to the Honorable Minister of Transportation, Chibuike Amechi, was only claiming to be Igbo to further his ambition of becoming Nigerian president come 2023. Wike further disclaimed being Igbo himself. Agreed, Wike has a right to hold any view so far as it's within the ambit of the law and not counterproductive. He can define himself in any manner he deems fit. But Amaechi, who holds the traditional chieftaincy title of Ochi Ariri Ikwerre, meaning the defender of Ikwerre in times of difficulty, also has the same right to see and define himself as Igbo. Wike does not enjoy the prerogative of determining himself at the same time defining others. Amaechi was former national president of the National Union of Rivers State Students. He was former Speaker of Rivers State of Assembly, Chairman of the Conference of Speakers in Nigeria, two-term Governor of Rivers State, Chairman of the Governors Forum of Nigeria, a two-term Minister of Transportation. He is the first Nigerian to be appointed Minister of Transportation and first Ikwerre to be appointed full-fledged Grade A Minister. As an Ikwerre, I'm proud of Amaechi. As an Igbo, I'm also proud of him. Coming from the humanities, Amaechi is conscious of history and social anthropology. He said, "Look, I'm Ikwerre, but I'm also Igbo." By so saying, he did not in any way stop any Ikwerre from presenting himself as non-Igbo. Such an Ikwerre who denied his Igbo identity will have to explain himself to the gods. Amaechi's assertion of his Igbo-ness to the BBC should not cause anyone a headache. It is important to state for record purposes that historically, Ikwerres fully identified themselves as Igbos without suffering harms. Chief Joseph Wobu, member of the Council of Chiefs Eastern Nigeria, clearly stated he was an Igbo. Nobody can dismiss him as he defended Ikwerre land in colonial Nigeria. Sir Jackson Mpi, first and last Ikwerre to be conferred with Knight of the Order of British Empire (OBE) by Queen Elizabeth II of England in 1960, identified himself as Igbo. From the ancient kingdom of Isiokpo, Sir Mpi worked tirelessly for Igbo advancement. Dr. Obiwali was the first Ikwerre PhD holder, senator and university lecturer. He was also the only Ikwerre in 1978 Constituent Assembly, where he was selected one of the 50 wise men that drafted the 1979 Constitution. The great Dr. Wali identified fully with his Igbo heritage and was gruesomely assassinated defending it. Okogbule Wonodi, first Ikwerre registrar of any university, first and only Ikwerre poet and paramount title holder of Eze Ohameru. Ohameru, where you have present-day Comprehensive College in Borokiri, was his ancestral home before the British vacated them between 1913 to 1923. Wonodi remained a respected member of Nzuko Igbo and Ohanézè Igbo till the end of his life. Patriot Emmanuel Aguma was former mayor of Port Harcourt. As principal of St. John College, Diop, he was the first Ikwerre to head any college, one of 6 pre-independence Ikwerre University graduates, former administrator of Port Harcourt Province in the different People's Republic of Biafra, first Ikwerre minister in 1979. Aguma remained a member of Ohanézè Igbo. Emmanuel Oriji was a respected local government administrator, traditional ruler, a commissioner in Old Rivers, and core Igbo nationalist. The immediate past Deputy Secretary General of Ohanézè Igbo, Chief Isaac Nwonu, is an illustrious Ikwerre son from Elele. He is known to assert his Igbo identity. Equally valid, Chief Jackson Womenazu from Rumokurusi in the Evo Kingdom is a member of the Elders Council of Ohanézè Igbo. In colonial documents, written when Igbos had no capacity to influence anything, Ikwerres also defined themselves as Igbos. When Ikwerre leaders presented their case before the 1957 Sir Henry Wilkes Commission, Wobo declared that Ikwerres were Igbos and Port Harcourt to Onitsha was Igbo land. The cream of Ikwerre land have asserted their Igbo-ness. Most illustrious sons and daughters, tell me any Ikwerre whose civic can match those of Mpi, Wobu, Aguma, Wonodi, Dr. Wali or Amaechi. We must resolve all outstanding issues occasioned by the military-inspired petition of Ikwerre land as war body. Our irreducible stand include: number 1, Ikwerres are Igbo and Ikwerre land is so important to the Igbo that they will never take any step to destroy Ikwerres or to toy with their destiny. In geostrategic terms, Ikwerre land is a tongue of the Igbo race to the sea. 2, we are aware there are plans to landlock the Igbo nation. These plans are rooted in history. My brother and personal friend Wike should not be a crusader for such plan because it will be resisted with a sword, as no nation will allow itself to be landlocked. All legitimate moral and spiritual means available to Ndibo will be used to resist the exile of Ikwerre land from the larger Igbo land. 3, Obibo means heart of Igbo land. It is the right name for that local government area. Oyibo means nothing and was never and will never be the name of Obibo. The British met local people on ground who said their word was called Obibo. Any researcher can go there and verify for himself. None should be prosecuted for calling Obibo its original pre-Civic War name. I, Uche Okuchukwu, call it Obibo and I have no apologies for that. 4. Ohanézè is the original name for Borokiri. It was the British who removed the indigenous Ikwerre population there before declaring the place Crown Land between 1913 to 1923. Equally so, Igbo or Diop is the original name for Port Harcourt. We must set the record straight. 5. Demographically and historically, Igbos constitute the majority in the Niger Delta. Wike's idea of the region is flayed considering that 9 states make up the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), namely Imo, Abia, Delta, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Edo, Ondo, and Rivers. Any definition that excludes the Igbo from the Niger Delta or tends to disenfranchise them from the privilege thereof is unacceptable. This is because there were plans in the past that destroyed any benefit coming to the Igbo land. Boundary adjustments were carried out to remove oil-producing areas from the former Eastern Central State. 6. In terms of ethnicity and language, Igbos are also in the majority in Rivers. It is fallacious that there are no Igbos here. Igbos are here because Ikwerres are Igbos, Obas are Igbos, Ekpeyes are Igbos, Eches are Igbos, Obiwu are Igbos. So no one can talk about Igbos coming in to cause trouble. Igbos are peaceful. Rivers is our home. 7. Benin's have no cultural or historical link with Ikwerres. We worship different gods, have different market days with different monarchical structures. Our kinship is not from father to son like the Benin's. Our kinship is based on genotocracy, where the oldest person assumed leadership. What brought us together was a 1914 amalgamation. No pre-colonial or colonial record has it that Ikwerres migrated from Benin. The post-war purported claim that Ikwerres are Benin is parasitic, defeatist, and self-hate. 8. Ikwerre land is heavily garrisoned. 2 million Ikwerres in 4 ages are tightly sandwiched by 2 naval barracks at Iwofe and Borokiri, 2 army barracks at Port Harcourt and Elele, Air Force Base in Port Harcourt, and an army shooting range in Igrita. Large swaths of land were appropriated for the building of the International Airport, University of Port Harcourt, and this teaching hospital, Rivers State University, Ignatius Ajero University, Nigerian Television Authority, Area 1 Seaport, etc. We believe in the unity of this country, but the federal government should dismantle the military formation and return their locations to land bereaved inner city Ikwerres. Our burgeoning population has no living space, and this could lead to the Oromo experience. Why is Wike denying his Igbo roots? Wike is an illustrious Ikwerre son, and for emphasis, is an Igbo man. A kettle might call itself an electric kettle, but it remains a kettle. Wike will do himself great service to forget the purported prejudice of the past and accept his Igbo-ness. You don't deny your Igbo root because they may not be there anymore when later you need them. All those who deny their people have always regretted it. This is the end of the letter. If you follow this letter carefully, you will understand that it is packed with history that they don't want you to hear. The history that they don't want the Ikwerre people to hear. These are history that we should be teaching our people. These are histories that we should be pushing out there. No matter how you try to deny your history, history is always sacrosanct. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.